Welcome to Unit 3, Try It Yourself. My name is Kira. During this video, it may be a good idea, if you need to pause or rewind the video as you work along with me. So far in this course, Introduction to XML, you've been introduced to code, XML code specifically, during the introduction unit of this course. You have also been shown some of the basic tags used in coding, which we'll also be using during this unit of the course. Now, you will work along with me to write a simple code document using Notepad. The final unit of this course will show you more advanced code and how to use it, as well as how to use CSS to format or design your document. The objectives of this unit is to follow along with me step by step to write code into a document. This will help you to become more familiar with code as a language and show you what it looks like. We will also go through how to view the finished document on a web browser or web page. Let's begin Unit 3, Try It Yourself, Lesson 1. The objective of this lesson is to follow along with me step by step to input XML code into a Notepad document using some of the tags learned in Unit 2. One of the most important things to remember from Unit 2 is the declaration and what it is. The declaration tells the computer what version of XML we are using, shown by $XML version equals 1.0. It also tells the computer what type of encoding to use, shown by encoding UTF-8. Finally, it tells the computer that the file can receive instructions about design from a separate file known as a CSS, which you will see more of in Unit 4, Advanced XML. We will also be using these brackets a lot throughout this section and the document. You may know them as angle brackets or as the less than or greater than symbols from your maths class. You will find these beside the M on your keyboard. You should also remember that that most lines written in code should have an opening and closing tag, as shown here. To work along with me, you will need to open Microsoft Notepad on your computer. If you've never used Notepad before, you can see what it looks like from the picture below. To open Notepad, go to the Start button on the left-hand corner of your screen. You may see this icon. Select All Programs, then select the folder called Accessories. When you have this folder open, you should see the Notepad icon. Select this icon and Notepad should open. If you do not have this on your computer, you should ask an adult to possibly download Notepad from the internet. However, most computers should have this available. When you have Notepad open, we will begin to start writing our code. The first thing that needs to be entered into our document is the declaration as seen in Unit 2 and below. To work along with me, you may wish to pause here while you write the declaration into Notepad. Once you have the declaration finished, it should look like this. The next thing we need to do is define the document type as a HTML document. We are doing this because in this second lesson, in this unit, we will be working through how to view our code on a document as a web page. The first thing we need to write is $DOCTYPE, doctype, HTML, angle bracket. This should go above the declaration. Next, after the declaration, we are going to open a HTML document by writing angle bracket, HTML, angle bracket. This is the opening tag for the whole document. Once you have this done, it should look like this. The next thing we want to do is give our web page a name or title. We do this by adding in the tag angle bracket title angle bracket. Then add the name you would like to call the web page. I'm going to call mine my website. Then we need to close the tag by adding a backslash before title, shown here. angle bracket, backslash, title, angle bracket. You can find the backslash button beside the angle bracket buttons on your keyboard. Once you have this done, it should look like this. Now we are going to add a heading to our web page or document. We do this by adding the heading tag angle bracket H1 angle bracket. Then we write our heading, 3 random things about me. Now we use a closing tag angle bracket backslash H1 angle bracket. And that means our heading is done. Your document should look like this. Remember, you can pause this video at any time to be able to work along with me. Now we are going to start writing the body of our web page. So we need to enter a body tag. This tells the computer that this is the main information of the web page. We also want to space things out nicely. So we're going to add an opening and closing paragraph to every line. The paragraph tag is angle bracket P angle bracket to open. Then we write, number 1, I like cats. Then we have a closing tag by adding the backslash. So angle bracket backslash P angle bracket. When you have this done, your page should look like this. The next line is done the very same way as the first. Opening paragraph tag, angle bracket P angle bracket. Write our line of information. 2, I like to go on long walks. Closing tag, angle bracket backslash P. Your document should look like this. Again, the third line of information is the same as the first 2 lines. Opening tag, opening paragraph tag, angle bracket P angle bracket. Write our line of information. Number 3, I love weekends. Closing paragraph tag, angle bracket backslash P angle bracket. Your document should look like this. Again, feel free to pause, rewind this video to work along with me. Now it is time to close the body of our document. So we need to write angle bracket backslash body angle bracket. We also need to close the HTML command by writing angle bracket HTML angle bracket. So now your document should look like this. We are now going to save our document by selecting File at the top left-hand corner of the notepad and selecting Save As seen in the picture here. We are going to save the document on our desktop and we will call it My Web Page. At the bottom of the screen, we are going to change the Save As type for the text document to all files as seen in the picture below. Once you have this done, select Save. So far in this lesson, we have used the declaration, we have defined the document, we have added a heading to the information or title, we have added information to the body of our document by adding text, and we have also closed the code and saved the document. Your document should look like this. Now we are going to start Lesson 2, Unit 3, Try It Yourself. Remember, you can pause or rewind this video as you work along with me. The objectives of this lesson is to work through viewing the document we've already finished in Lesson 1 as a web page. First, we need to open the document we saved in Lesson 1. Find the document My Web Page on your desktop and open it. You may see that it opens as a WordPad document and not a Notepad document. So we need to bring this information back into Notepad, as shown here. I need you to open Notepad again as we did before. Then highlight the writing in the My Web Page file, right-click using your mouse and select Copy. You can also use the shortcut by holding down Ctrl-C. Select your new Notepad file, right-click and select Paste. The information should appear in your notepad. Again, you can use the shortcut by holding down the Control key and pressing V. Now select File at the top left-hand corner of your Notepad document and select Save As shown here. As we did before, select the same folder used in Lesson 1 or just save the file onto your desktop. Name the document My Web Page as before, but add .html at the end. Change the Save As type to All Files again. Before saving it, we need to change the encoding of the document from an ANSI to a UTF-8 as shown in the picture. Once this is done, select Save. Once saved, you should be able to find the file, but this time it will have an E or an internet sign on it. Select this file document. The document should automatically open on the internet as long as you're connected, and it should look like this. So in Lesson 2, Unit 3, you have copied and pasted information from one file to another, saved a file as a HTML document, changed the encoding file from ANSI to UTF-8. You have also viewed your file as a web page on the internet. Now for the fun part. I have put a simple assessment for you to complete in the assessment section of the website. Once you have completed the assessment, send it to introduction, 2, XML, capitals, .elearning.com for grading. If you're interested to learn more, then have a look at this website, www.w3schools.com. Congratulations for completing this unit. I hope you enjoyed it and learned a little something too.